Hey, you're listening to the Me.n.u, a space where we sit down, slow down, and talk about life, the weird, the beautiful, and the in-between.
I'm V.
And I'm Olivia, and we're just two friends figuring things out one deep and slightly chaotic conversation at a time.
Every week we sit down with a new topics from life's menu and just talk about it. Nothing fancy, just us and you, so let's dig in.
Hello. Hello,
I think this is
hello.
our 10th episode.
Yes, number 10. Exciting, exciting, exciting.
10 out of 10.
We're happy to make it to 10 episodes.
Yeah.
I honestly can't believe it.
Yeah.
We did it.
That
That's a milestone.
Yeah. Who would know? Who
Yeah.
would have known?
So I think today we have an interesting, I think it's very interesting topic or concept that we're going to talk about.
Yes. So today's episode will be, what title would you give your what?
the chapter title of your
life?
I think that's what it is.
Shite.
If life had chapter titles.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, we had pickleball this morning. So it was an early morning. Yes, if life had chapter titles, which I think is an interesting concept to explore to, again, wrap up 2025.
Yeah.
It's the end of November. Isn't that insane?
Yes, we made it. I'm so tired of 2025, bro.
For real.
I'm ready to get it over with.
Yeah. Let's get it done. Let's go to 2026. So yes, so today we will be talking about our past chapters, current chapters, and future chapters. And there would also be like a quick lightning round of what you would name the chapters of certain things in your life, like love life, friendship, whatever. So that would be interesting. So yeah, let's dive in.
Okay. So what would your past chapter be titled?
My past chapter is called The Eye of the Storm.
Okay, and why is it called The Eye of the Storm? What does that mean?
I still need to think about it. I think it's the eye of the storm because I feel like 2025 is just, for me personally, it's been like a storm. There's constant, like, either rain or hail or snow or whatever the fuck is happening in 2025. It's just constant, and I feel like I'm always like in the eye of the storm. No matter where I'm at, I'm always, somehow it feels like it's hitting me at all like different angles. And I think what triggered this chapter is, I guess, the downfall of, or like when my relationship started going downhill. And then a lot of like reflections that started happening, which makes me realize that, I've been in this storm for some time, and I've been trying really hard to like hold on for a long time, and I think that just shaped who I am today in terms of like I've witnessed what I've gone through or what I am still going through, and now it's like trying to be that better version of myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess like, what do you wish that you could tell that version of yourself, the past version of yourself in that chapter?
I feel like I've been a very strong person, mentally, physically, whatever it is. But I think this storm just further proved that I am a lot stronger than I thought.
Yeah.
But to also kind of like reined in the fact that you don't have to shoulder all of this by yourself. And I think that's what I would want to tell my past self, is that like you did it, you survived, but at the same time going forward, you don't have to do all of that by yourself. And yeah, and I think the core lesson is just like strength isn't in holding on, but it's in like the courage to let go, or strength is knowing when to let go. And I think that was really important, especially in like a storm. You can, I guess it's weird. I'm like, if I just stand there, then the storm would just eat me up.
Yeah,
But
that's
if
true.
I keep on pushing against it, then maybe I'll make it out somehow.
Mhm.
Um,
I feel you. I like
Yeah.
that. That's a good chapter.
yeah. I like the eye of the storm. Isn't that insane?
Yeah. The eye of the storm. But isn't like is maybe I'm messing up my what do you call that? Like is it geology? I don't freaking know. But like isn't the eye of the storm like the calmest part?
To me, it was kind of like the most turbulent.
Yeah. Or maybe that's true. Maybe the most turbulent. I don't know. But I feel you on that.
Yeah.
2025 has been very hectic for you.
Yeah. I
So-
think like even in 2024, going into 2025, I think it was like the calm before the storm, and then 2025 was just purely like the storm of just constant, one thing after another. It just constantly keep coming.
I feel you.
Yeah, which I think it's like relatable to a lot of people who are going through it in 2025. Yeah, and I think there's even like in the real world today, like I know in Vietnam there's floods everywhere. Those people are also facing like a
Yeah.
really hard time, and in other regions as well. So
Yeah.
it's been a difficult year. What's
has
yours?
been. My title for my past chapters, I think, would be called "Quieting the Voices."
Yes.
And I was speaking on like I guess up from like high school, like 2015 till we'll say 2024, but like I think it was like me learning to not think or care about what the outsiders say or what people think of me, because I had a lot of issues about that, like with that growing up and trying to, when I was trying to figure out who I am as a person, because I would get told, oh, I'm too loud or I'm too big or this and that or this is what's wrong with you and all these things. And I think at one point it did really affect me, or it did, I guess like knock
Making
me
the
down.
noise, yeah.
Yeah. So I think just learning that, to be your true genuine self, and if people like you, people like you, people don't. Because I think at the end of the day, I am somewhat of a people pleaser, or I used to be more so of one, just because I wanted people to like me. I didn't want people to hate me or things like that. But now I don't give a fuck. But I think, yeah, I titled it Quieting the Noise or Quieting the Voices because I stopped listening,
Yeah.
I guess. But yeah.
I think it's also human nature to like want to be liked.
Yeah.
Because who really like doesn't want to be liked by other? But sometimes it is very, very loud. Especially those who are like really negative,
Yeah.
or those who don't mean you well. Those voices tends to get a little louder than others.
You tend to pay more
Unfortunately.
attention to those than the people that love you or care about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess what I wish I could tell that version of myself is no one knows you better than you. And no one's going down the same path that you are. Your path is your path. And who you become is who you become.
Yeah. As
yeah.
long as you're not ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
And other people's voices shouldn't define who you are.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess the core lesson would be like, fuck the haters. That would be my core lesson. Fuck the haters. Fuck those that I guess they didn't like me for me, or they tried to make me who they wanted me to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like they say, your haters are your motivators.
That's true. Haters are your motivators. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that saying, but at the same time, I don't like that saying. I don't like how much power they have over me.
What, haters?
Yeah, because in a way, it makes it seem like, oh, I'm doing this to prove the haters wrong, when I should just be doing it for myself.
Oh, yeah.
Because of that.
But that's also, I feel like, where motivation comes from. It's like you're doing it for yourself, but it's also to prove people wrong. So I feel like that's why I do a lot of things. It's not just stemmed from because someone told me I couldn't. Like I try to stay like active and do a lot of activities like I don't know, like pickleball or like sports, things like that, because obviously people see a big girl, they don't think big girls can move. So I do it just to prove people wrong, but I also end up enjoying it. So I think also it helps you learn or see things that you could enjoy.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your current chapter title?
She forged from the storm.
Dang, you in the storm. Y'all got a relationship.
I think that's like the whole like epitome of 2025 for me.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I used that word correctly, but literally the word storm in itself is what 2025 is for me and for my family as well. It's been like storming nonstop for us. And I think similar to my past chapters, like I feel like I'm still within the storm, but I'm trying to forge my way out now. Because I think in my past chapters, I was kind of like just standing there, letting it hit. Because I was trying to figure out whether or not I should just absorb it or like forge my way out. But I didn't have the courage then to forge my way out because the me then was like, no, I can still hold on. Like I can weather this. I have enough strength to weather this for a little bit longer to see if like the storm would calm down or if it would fade eventually.
Yeah.
So then I felt like I was not exactly stagnant, but I was just standing there trying to absorb everything.
I see.
But my current chapter is like I'm trying to forge my way out by dealing with the storm and like whatever's thrown my way. I feel like I'm just dealing with it head on so that way I can make it out. I feel like is my current chapter. And I think like what's happening lately that shaped that chapter, I don't know, like a lot of things. I feel like the injustice in the world is like one thing. How I feel about myself is another thing, because I feel like that's like a whole different type of storm that you're going through, like mentally, physically, family-wise. They're all different storms that you're weathering.
Yeah.
But I think what I'm learning in real time is again, I'm stronger than I think. I don't think I ever back down. And I think the me before is kind of like the moment that I break is when it's done. It could be over if I break now. I can't break. I need to hold on. I need to like keep going.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's still true to the day.
Yeah.
Like she's still there today. And I think for that I'm proud.
Yeah.
It takes so much courage to, I guess, like to keep going no matter how many hard things are being thrown at you. Like I feel like other people would have already like back
Just
out.
gave up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so much for anybody to go through. But I think whenever I go online and I see other people who are, less fortunate than me, it kind of like not give me courage, but reminds me that I am still in a place where I can still weather the storm.
Yeah,
or
for
like
sure.
have resources to weather the storm versus others who couldn't. And I just want to be able to get to a place where I can help shelter them as well.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess what's the last one? Like, what would you name it versus what life would name it for you?
I guess like I would name it like she forged from the storm, and life would name it as like storm is still coming. Like there's still a bit more coming.
Yeah.
I feel it's not done yet.
Or storm season.
Yeah, like monsoon season is still happening.
Yeah.
Still got a little bit more to go. Yeah, because I think it's just been so constant. Even towards the end of the year, I'm like, it should have, given up.
It like
little.
ramped up.
Yeah. Which is like, for what?
Yeah.
Why are we ramping up now?
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
What's yours?
I guess mine's, I don't know, it would be called, I was either going to say motivation or the comeback. I don't know. I say motivation because like I think this year, especially this year, has taught me to find reasons or ways to keep going. Because I feel like this year started out rough with me for like my family and just life in general, like my health. And so then it's like finding that motivation to keep going, to keep persevering, to keep like doing good or doing better things. So it's like that reasoning with thinking about that was like, oh, okay, that's why I started going back to school, because I was like, I need to go start planning and start moving towards the next steps in my career.
Yeah.
And also to like just I know help me get out of situations that I'm currently in, or help my family in certain situations that they're in, just to do better in that sense. And then health wise, it's like I should be working out more and doing more things. So like that's something that would be planned for like the upcoming year, to focus more on that. But it's like right now I just want to get school done and out the way. That way I can just focus more on my career for now, just to better my life in that way. And then also to just help my family figure things out that way, to, I guess, declutter the clutter.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be decluttering the clutter of life.
Yeah. Which is, I think it's a part of, is it like Lean Six Sigma?
Oh, yeah.
In the process of you trying to declutter the mess to make your process smoother.
Yeah.
This is all a part of the plan.
Yeah, it's all part of the plan. But yeah, I guess like, what like I'm learning in real time from this is that, I don't know, just like you said, to stay strong, or I say to solidify the fortress, I guess. Because some days you're tired, you just want to crumble, and you're like, oh, like another day. But like to find that motivation to keep going and to know it's gonna get better. That's what it is. And then I guess like what would I name it versus what would life name it? For me, it's like, I guess motivation. And then I guess life, like I said, would be like to declutter the clutter. But yeah, it's just, I know life's gonna get better.
I really hope so.
I hope 2026 is way better than 2025. It already started off to a shitty year. I mean, not only in my personal life or in our personal lives, but also the world, America, things like that. So
I don't know. I keep on reading news saying that like it's gonna get worse.
Oh,
in 2026.
Sure. I'm pretty sure.
But I'm like, please, how?
Yeah.
How can it get any worse than this?
With him in office, I'm sure things are only going downhill from here.
I'm like, that big beautiful bill is already.
That shit's ugly as fuck.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, I don't understand what is happening. I'm like, why bother getting an education if it's no longer considered
professional?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, what does that even mean at the end of the day?
It's just stupid.
It's so convoluted.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really do hope it gets better.
Me
I don't
too.
know. Sometimes I feel like we might just need that little miracle in life.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching so many Viet shows, and one of the guy on there has been struggling for 8 years in like trying to make a name for himself in the entertainment industry. And he's still grinding. Like never once had he like given up on his dreams of becoming a musician. And it's just so admirable to see how strong human can be, or how much your willingness will persevere through any obstacles that life's thrown at you. Well, the good news is he's now getting some sort of recognitions. Like people are now seeing him. Even though he got eliminated from the show, but still, like people are now recognizing him, which is really good to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, okay, so what would your future chapter be named?
My future chapter, in essence, like manifesting for what to come next, is to be fully booked, fully loved, and fully content.
Okay. Booked and busy.
I'm booked and busy. Yeah, I feel like my current and past chapters were filled with so much, not necessarily self-abandonment, but along that line of like, I don't like who I am. I don't like what I'm currently doing. I don't like how I'm proceeding with things, or like the decisions that I'm making. And I feel like that feeling when you have about yourself just further tells you that this is the problem that you're having. It's not something that, you know, only other people can see and you don't. Because in that case, you don't really recognize that as a problem. But when you see it within yourself so much, that I feel like now it's a big problem that eats away at me every single day.
I see.
And even when I go back and look at my journal entry, it's repeatedly written in every single one of my entry. I was just like, I don't like who I am, and that's been the case since the beginning of 2025. So I think it's just been like really hard to. It's a hard pill to swallow, because I'm like, I know it's a problem, but I feel like the way that I'm going about it isn't doing it. Like I need to find a different system, and I feel like this whole year has just been me like rerouting so much to try to figure out what system would work for me and what it is, or what is it that I really want to do. So I hope that 2026 will be the year where some of those starts to align a little bit more.
You have more clarity.
Yeah, like the pieces starts to, you know, piece together instead of just being like scattered everywhere. Yeah, I emotionally, I want to feel like I'm being loved, even if it's just me loving myself. What do you want to leave behind? All the self-abandonment feeling that I've been feeling for this whole entire year. Like, I'm like, it's so exhausting.
Yeah.
It's so exhausting to feel. I think it's like one thing when other people feel that way about you, but when it's yourself who's feeling that way, I feel like it eats more from you than you ever like gain from it. And it's just so mentally draining. And I think I want to attract, you know, those who are, I guess, on the same path as me.
Yeah. Like the same wavelength.
Yeah. Like the self-love, and like you want to do things to better yourself. Because I feel like if I can't help myself, I can't help others. Like if I can't even help myself, how am I going to help my family? And how am I going to be able to shelter those that I want to shelter if I can't even shelter myself? Yeah. And I think like another thing is like I would stay on TikTok a lot, and I would see a lot of people do philanthropy work.
Okay.
Like helping other people.
Like community service.
Yeah. Just like giving out so much to help those in need. And I'm like, I so want to be able to do that. To help out as much as I can, or to like give back to the community in any sort of way.
Yeah.
But if I can't do that for myself, then I don't have enough to do it for others. And I feel like that also eats away at me, because then it makes me feel like I'm not contributing to society, or I'm not helping in a way that I should be.
Okay.
What storyline are you done repeating? Picking someone who wouldn't pick me.
Facts. Check.
Never again. Yeah. I think I experienced what it was like to be loved, and also what it's like to not be loved. And that to me was a very valuable lesson that I feel like not everybody get to have at one time.
Yeah.
But I think going through that kind of opened my eyes up a lot to like me as well as other people out there. And it's just a reminder again to just, the courage is in leaving.
Yeah.
The courage is
you did the hardest thing by leaving.
Yeah. And I think that in itself speaks character. I think for him as well, probably.
Yeah.
Like it goes both ways.
To let it go.
I think that's the biggest lesson so far. is to let go.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't want to hold on and
As my mama say, let go and let God. No.
yeah. The courage is to let go.
Yeah, to let
the
go.
respect is to let go. Yeah, and that's something I don't want to have to repeat ever again.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think my future chapter will either be called Power Moves or It's Only Up From Here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's only up from
It's
here.
only up from here. Yeah, like next year and in the future, I want to focus on my career and where I'm going in that aspect. Kind of just of like ignoring all of the outside external noises or distractions, I should say. Making sure my family's good, make sure friends are good, you know, things like that. Not focusing on my love life in 2026. I'm taking a break on that, a long extended break, even though I didn't really do much this year, but still, that's tiring. So not focusing on that. But I guess I guess what I want emotionally, I don't think that, I just feel tired.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just tired. Like, I want to feel rested. I want to feel have that energy that I have again to do more things. I guess see more places, enjoy life more. Because I'm not sad. I'm just tired. It just feels exhausting.
You know, my cousin just recently graduated, or she didn't recently graduate, but I think it's been working for about a year now. And now she's like, in school, they'd be asking you to write essays about how you would change the world, or what changes can you make to the world, how can you contribute, yada yada. And then she goes, that's bullshit. Now I just want to take a break from working. They be working me like a dog.
They work you like a dog, yeah.
She's like, I just want to have a break. I just want to go on PTO. I'm so tired. Like, fuck the community. And I was like, girl, it's only the beginning.
Yeah, it's only the beginning.
It's only the beginning.
Yeah. You know, so you got to do the groundwork before you can build up. So, yeah, it makes sense. I guess what I want to leave behind, I would say the stress, but I feel like there's always going to be some sort of stress throughout life. So I won't say that. I guess I would just say the negative. I want to leave the negative behind. I want to leave everything that I was feeling negatively about this current year and in the past, to leave it here. Yes. And to go from there to only see the good, to see the positive, to see the light.
The people that I envy are those who are positives and can see, the light in the world.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like, those people, like, they have to put in 10 times the amount of work to be able to show up in a different light, or not even in a different light, but show up in like a very positive way for other people, even though they themselves are going through something shitty. Yeah. But for them, it's like, I need to show up for other people in a positive light, so that way they can, see that and continue to go on about their life in a positive way. And like, I'm not affecting them with my
your negativity.
Yeah. And I think
agree.
That's a trait that is so admirable, because it's so hard to do.
It is.
It's so hard.
It is hard to do. And I guess what I would want to attract, I don't know, money. Money.
Bring in the dough. What is it?
Make it rain.
Make it rain.
I don't know. Yeah, money, or I guess good energy, which I already have good energy around me, good people. I don't know, just attract better opportunities, I would say. But yeah, I guess that's what I would want to attract. And then, what storyline am I done repeating? I guess I'm done repeating. For me, I would say I'm done repeating that I'm gonna give dating another try. I'm done repeating the storyline of, okay, 2026, I'm gonna find somebody, or 2026, I'm gonna get out there more and talk to people, because I keep saying that and then I don't do it, or I do it and I fail miserably. So in 2026, or for the future, I'm not gonna focus on that. If it comes, it comes. If something happens, happens. But I'm not gonna try to put myself out there and focus on it. If
But
it's
what if we shift the mindset to being like playing the game? You're out there to play a game, not to
to be a fuck girl.
Not a fuck girl essentially, but I guess like testing the water, just playing the game, just.
But I already feel like I did that, and I feel like like.
But you did that like once out of 5 times, or like twice out of like the 5 times that you tried.
Either way, I was just tired. Dating is
exhausting.
tiring, and also it's like, okay, I'm gonna say I'm getting old, but like I don't know, I'm just getting to the point where I don't want to play games anymore. And then like how we talked about in past podcasts, if he would,
No.
if he would, he could, you know.
If you wanted to, you will.
If he wanted to, he would. I have nobody in my life right now that I'm speaking to on that, but like, I'm just saying, yeah, no, I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm not gonna focus on the love, whatever, that part. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that was, I guess that was our past, present, and future titles to our life.
I want to know what yours are.
Yeah, I want to know.
Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, I want to know what y'all would name y'all's chapter currently and in the past, and then, or if you're in the future. Or the future, what would you name your future chapters?
Because I'm like, this got my brain churning.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what?
Because I was gonna say it girl, but I was like, no, that's a lot to
unfold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I was gonna name my future chapter to be, the it girl.
The it girl
or
chapter.
The city girl.
Oh.
If I were to like move back to New York.
No, yeah.
I'm like, well.
You will move back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I want to. But it would be like that city girl life, like the full embodiment of being that city girl, like that it girl.
I see.
Yeah. I think that'd be so fun to finally execute.
See, at one point, I feel like at one point, like everybody or every young girl or every girl had that moment where they're like, I want to be like a city girl, or like Sex in the City, like, you know, like Carrie Bradshaw type feel, like you rule the city, you're that girl. You walk down the street, you turn heads, you have like an amazing like social life type thing.
Like I want to be that girl in like Vivian Westwood.
Oh yes.
With my like little purse and my
I
tabby
see you
boots.
drip down in Vivian Westwood.
And like just walking around the city doing my own shit.
Yeah.
Just being me.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm a big back. I slowly realized that would not be me because that's a lot of walking.
You could be the bougie version of that.
Bruh.
You can also be that.
When I went to go to New York with you, like I will admit it did make me feel more proactive.
Yeah.
I
feel like New York gives you the sense of confidence that you didn't know you had in you.
I would agree actually. It was a lot of walking, but it actually didn't feel like a lot. Like,
No.
But you did feel the tiredness. When you sat down, you felt everything.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's as you know, small of a state as people make it seem to be. Or like, oh yeah, it's so close. Like you walk out of your apartment, across the street is the grocery store, across the other side is Chick-fil-A. But no, that is not the case. That is not the case. You walk outside your apartment, you gotta hop on the train, and then you get to wherever you need to be within like 25 to 30 minutes. And then you gotta walk your ass over there to get whatever you need to get, walk back to the train, stay on the train for another 20, 25 minutes and then walk back home. And then we're talking about one meal or like one trip. That was one trip.
That's wild.
So no, it's not as close as what everybody makes it.
But it's closer than like here, like Texas.
But I feel like it kind of equates when you take driving into consideration. Unless you drive in New York,
But like,
it's a different story.
I would say this, like, I don't know, like going to like downtown Dallas or downtown Fort Worth, like everything, even though like compared to New York, like say if I wanted to go to a coffee shop to where my job was and the walk feels longer than like say that we walked to like, I don't know, like 15 minutes somewhere in New York. It felt a lot faster. I don't know why, but yeah.
I think it's because like it's so bustling outside.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like you're not zoned into the fact that you're walking to that place.
You're paying attention to everything around you. Yeah.
But like here, it's kind of like it's only you outside walking, so you gotta be mindful of, you know, the streets and the cars and everything around you. So then you're more hyper aware that you're walking. But yeah. I want to be the it girl
Yeah.
and never walk and never walk past.
Have a car called for you at all times.
Yeah, have a chauffeur. Actually, no, I don't think I want that lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I want to be that girl.
If I were to live in New York, I would not drive.
Yeah, no, that terrifies me.
Being over there singing, no, that's scary.
Yeah.
But everywhere else, yeah, I don't mind driving. I don't
Yeah.
mind driving.
No, I think my ideal life is to like live there for 6 months, come home, live here for 6 months, or like better yet, fly out for business.
Oh dang.
Fly out for business purposes, then come
Okay.
back home.
Like you have 2 places, one here, one in New York.
Yeah, like if I ever make it as a content creator, go out there to film my stuff, go out there to run my small business or whatever it is that I'm doing out there. Meet up with people out there, and then come home to my little peaceful and quiet home in Texas.
That's
I
cool.
think that would be the dream. Okay,
So I guess the lightning round.
we have a fun lightning round.
Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna have some topics or make a title for that topic and then so on and so forth.
Yes.
So you wanna do the first one?
Yeah. The first one is chapter title for your love life right now.
What's yours?
Dating myself finally.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Mine would be dead in the water. Dead in the water.
At first, mine was uninterested, unavailable.
Ooh.
And then one other thing that I don't remember, but it was like uninterested, unavailable.
Okay. Oh, I like your title. Dating myself finally. That's cool. Me dead in the water. Ain't nothing moving over here. I guess
Maybe little ripples.
no. Dead in the water. Ain't no movement. It's silent. It's a ghost town.
Okay, we'll just have to make sure we find someone to come save you.
No, nobody's saving me, but God and whoever. Okay. What is the chapter title for your career?
I have becoming the woman I keep manifesting.
Okay.
So essentially, Vivian Westwood.
That's like okay. I see. I guess a chapter title for my career would be Next Steps. What's to come? Because I've already been in my current job for 5 years, but I've been in my current position for 3. So I know now it's time to shift and move forward from that. So yeah.
Have you ever thought of getting out of corporate?
Some days, yes. Because some days it's like, I don't know. But I know corporate can help you gain experience fast. So it's like, it's kind of, I don't know. I would say I would try to stay in corporate for like maybe the next 10 years.
10 years.
Maybe like, yeah, maybe depending on the final position I have. And then we'll see how much experience and how much knowledge I have, or I guess how capable I am to maybe do like some type of consulting in relation to like, leadership or performance management, things like that. But yeah, that would be my title. Next Steps. What would be your chapter title for your mental health?
The storm I won't lose myself in.
You and your storm.
I feel like mental health is such a huge ass storm.
No, it is.
That is just like, maybe just like the gray clouds that are like, striking lightning, but it's not fully rained yet, but it's always hidden within the cloud itself, just waiting to show itself and like hide itself, whatever. I feel like to me that's my version of the mental health storm.
I see.
Always looming in the back of my mind, and just like waiting for the moment that I just completely break and fall into that mental health
Where you
trap.
get weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For it to just like fully zone in and just completely drain you of any idea or like energy of you making it out. AKA depression.
Yeah. That's a doozy.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's the one storm that I'm like, I won't lose myself to.
Okay.
No matter what. Because I feel like once you lose yourself into that storm, it's so much harder to come out. It's so much harder to like get yourself back up and come out of that. without, like, especially being like alone as well, or being single. Because I think in my head, how I feel about it is like, if you have a partner and you're going through some sort of mental, crisis, at least like when you lean, you have them to kind of like push you back up again. But when you're by yourself, it's like you're leaning towards the wall. And the wall can't do anything, so you have to push yourself back up. And that, in essence, it's so much harder and takes so much more willpower than for you to have a person who you can lean on and know that will be there to push you back up and not be like a wall.
That's good.
So I think for where I'm at right now, I can't lose myself to the storm, because then how the heck am I gonna pick myself back up? Like, even though there are like friends and families around you, but they can't do as much for you as you can for yourself, or for other people, like the bond that you have with your partner.
I see.
Yeah.
I would say this chapter title, my mental health, would be self-blank. So like self-love, self-care, self-reassurance, self-confidence. Just learning how to do those things. Taking into consideration adding value, more value to myself, self-care. But yeah, that would be my mental health chapter title.
Okay.
What about your chapter title for your friendships?
It's my safe harbor.
That's a good one. Yeah, I can see that. I feel like we depend on each other a lot, and all of our other friends too.
When I think about it, I'm like, that's how I got through school. Like elementary, middle school, high school.
Your friends.
Because my parents don't speak English, so then they don't know who to go to, and I only have my friends to kind of like figure out what I need to do to sign up for school. And I think for one of like the essays that I was writing, it was about like immigration, your immigrant journey, and I think one at the line was just like, while other kids have parents who can easily read and sign forms, for mine, I have to do it myself because my parents can't read or speak English. So what other parents can do easily, mine can't.
Yeah,
So
I see that.
I have to depend a lot on my friends to get through like school sign up, or like figure out what's going on at school to be able to tell my parents for them to do things. And it's been that way ever since like elementary school. So
that's a good chapter title. I don't know what would be the chapter title for my friendships. I guess a second family.
Yeah.
Because I kind of see them I see y'all as a second family. Like, I love y'all just as much as my family, and I would do anything for y'all. And like, we're always, I always feel like one big happy family, like when we're all together.
Yeah.
So I guess I would just say my second family.
Yeah.
What about the chapter title for your bank account?
Huh?
For real.
Huh? It's 404 loading error.
Yeah. Mine would be come back later.
Yeah, I think initially I have, you're still swiping?
Yeah.
It's tough out there.
It's rough this year. But yeah.
Yeah. I can't imagine for those who work at the bank, or like for those who are under wealth management, to look at people's account and be like,
what are you doing?
What are what's happening?
What is going on?
Yeah,
that's me too.
But yeah, those are our lightning round.
Yes.
You should also partake.
Yes, tell us in the comments your chapter titles for past, present, future, or if you just have some that relate to the lightning round topics that we talked about, or if you just have a chapter title that you want to share.
Yeah, so I think it was really interesting to come up with a title for your chapter.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. But yeah, I guess I'll wrap it up by saying thanks for joining us at the Me.n.u. We hope today's conversation gave you something to think about, or at least laugh about. We'll be back next week for something new from Life's Me.n.u. Until next time, keep slowing down, keep figuring it out, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Yes. be sure to leave us a 5-star review on Spotify. Follow our YouTube account, Instagram, TikTok. Please engage if you can. That would really help us out. And I think I was gonna make like one final note on these, just to be like, whatever chapter you're going through in your life.
Okay, yeah. Like whatever chapter you're going through in your life, you know, it's your story to tell.
Yeah.
It's, you know, like, I don't know, it's your story to tell. It's your book, so nobody else can tell you what your chapter's title, or you're not gonna have the same chapter as somebody else. So
yeah, and I think that's so interesting
Yeah.
to read, because everybody's chapter stories are so different. So yes, please be sure to let us know what it is.
Yes, please, we want to see. But yeah, I guess if we don't see you tomorrow,
We'll see you later.
All right, bye.
Happy holidays,
oh
everybody.
yes, happy holidays, Merry
Happy
Christmas,
holidays.
Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy. You don't celebrate Christmas, Happy whatever.
Yeah, whatever you celebrate, just be sure to, you know, lean on your families and your friends during this holiday seasons. If you're feeling alone, tune in to our podcast.
Yeah.
Become our e-friends. Whatever you need, let us know.
Yeah.
We're here.
We're here for you.
Yeah. Okay,
Bye.
bye.